Hello everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt coming to you live from the Town Center section of Disney Springs. So this is my first time here in the newly opened Town Center section, and I'm going to take a walk around, take a look at what's going on, so hope you can join me. Walking past the soon-to-be World of Coke section here, and we can see the old Planet Hollywood is definitely under construction. A lot of exposed girders, new box type of entrance now in the front. And Disney has now cut a path through the construction walls here, heading into the Town Center section. We'll check out what's going on here. Another look up at the World of Coke section, which is still under construction behind the walls. Another view over on the side of the old Planet Hollywood. It's a very nice day here in Walt Disney World. It's probably in the lower 90s. Warm day, but the humidity is not up yet. A new restroom building as part of the Town Center section of Disney Springs. And walking up here into a very large open-air building where I think we're going to see some shops and maybe restaurants. This part of Disney Springs just officially opened today. I think the construction walls may have come down in the last day or two, but fun to explore this new area. Marco asked for free tickets. Sorry, not in that department, but I hope you're able to come sometime. And Shannon's going to be here on Wednesday. Hope you have a good trip and enjoy. Okay, walking into this new open-air part of the Town Center. You can see over on the left side is a Tommy Bahamas. Still some construction walls up here in the Town Center area. One for a Columbia restaurant, or sorry, Columbia sportswear shop. Johnston and Murphy over here. Yolanda says she's going to be here on Thursday. Hope you have a good trip and enjoy. This area is really covered nicely and it's nice and cool. Everything but water. Coming up on a Vera Bradley. Lucky Brand. Nice fountain in the middle. This morning, and it's huge. Simon, from what I can see, I would agree with you that it is big. The Sperry store, American Threads over here, and UGG. Lily Pulitzer coming soon. Joel says he's going to be here tomorrow. Joel, I hope you have a good visit. Mandy just left and didn't get a chance to see this new section, I assume. Sorry to hear that. So we've exited that covered area, which was very nice and cool. Now we're in this newer section of the Town Center. Still plenty of construction walls, things that are not open. Alan says he's coming in November. Alan, hope you have a good visit. That will be here before you know it. There's a Zara store over here. Kate Spade, New York on our right. Robin asked, do they have Vera Bradley? Yes, they do. We just passed one by a few minutes ago. Lisa says, wow, love the palm trees. I agree. They're really very nice. They make the place look pretty classy.
All right, darling. Have a good evening.
And Tom confirmed, yes, there is a Vera Bradley. So here's a MAC or Mac store. Sorry, I don't know if that's which way you say it. Place I don't go into very often. Another store here that is not open quite yet. Yes, this really is big. Okay, we're going to keep walking down this way. Check out some more of the stores and maybe restaurants that we're going to see in the new town center section of Disney Springs. Lydia says her daughter works at Morimoto's. That is a really nice restaurant. I've had a couple opportunities to be there and have loved it. The service has been good. The food is excellent. Fun atmosphere. Dennis says, looks amazing, and you're right. And I have not yet been by the B.B. Wolf's sausage shop. That is on my list of things to do. I think maybe that just opened today, so I'm probably going to stop by and check it out. There's a Lacoste. A little alligator makes me think back of when I was a kid and everybody had those on their shirts. A Sephora. Greg asked if Sprinkles is open. You know, I believe that it is. I read something today that it's open. I have not yet seen it myself, though. I heard the ATM cupcake machine is pretty cool. Holly asked where that cupcake shop is located. Actually, I don't know. I haven't run across it yet. Michelle asked, is Disney Springs the old downtown Disney? Yes, that's exactly right. So it was renamed maybe 6 months ago from downtown Disney to Disney Springs. This town center section was a significant part that just opened today. A lot of new stores, a lot of territory here. A lot of them are not open yet. So here's another example of a place, sure, not quite open. There's the new Disney Springs logo. Barbara said that Sprinkles opened today. That's what I thought as well. Lisa asked if I'm from up north. Yeah, I did spend some time in the Midwest. I'm native of Florida, though, so I've kind of done both sides. Stacy says it looks totally different to when she was there in 2014. I agree. This area, the former downtown Disney, down Disney Springs, is really gone through a huge transformation. It looks very, very different. And this opening of the town center section, really brand new section here. Used to be, I believe, a parking lot for Pleasure Island. Looks a lot different. Really big area here. Sandra says warm weather, and it is a warm day today for sure. I think it's in the lower 90s. Our humidity has started to crop up a little bit. Hasn't gotten to be sweltering hot yet, but it's definitely warm. Kathy says this is a major upgrade. She was there 6 weeks ago, and she's going to be coming back. So, yeah, I agree. This really is a significant upgrade. Big section here opening up in Disney Springs. Kevin said he was here about a month ago and was blown away. Yeah, it's amazing the amount of change that this area has gone through. Here's a Volcom store. Looks like it's open. And we're actually headed to the World of Disney store here, which this entrance on the side has been closed for a long time, and now it is open. Okay, appreciate everybody making comments. It's a little hard for me to see them sometimes in the direct sunlight, but thanks for making them. I will catch as many as I can. Lisa asks if I'm in Orlando. Yes, we are at the town center section of Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort. Holly's asking if we had a chance to see the spring. Actually, no, not yet. So I've walked past a bunch of stores, and I think I'm going to head over to the side and maybe backtrack just a little bit to see if I can catch where the springs are, because in the section I just walked by, I did not see the springs. I have seen them a little bit. I think they're back towards this way. Here is the new poutine stand. I think I'm going to be making a stop here with different types of fries. Smells really good, actually. Pretty fountain here. Hello, poutine. Michelle asks, is the Christmas shop still there? And yes, it is. It's over in the marketplace section, not too far from one of the Wolfgang Puck restaurants and some of the other spots over there. So it is still there. Larry said poutine is amazing. French ones are awesome. Good to know, because that may be one of my stops here before too long. So thanks for everyone for joining me. This again is Herb from the World of Walt, and we are here at Disney Springs walking through the new town center section. Thanks for joining me live here on Facebook Live. Lorna says her son says it looks different. You're right, this section looks very different. I think what I'm going to do is take a turn to the right up here next to where the Under Armour store is and see if I can catch the springs of Disney. A lot of people coming down the escalators over here beyond this big fountain. We're going to take a right. We're going to see if we can find the springs. Sun is out very bright today. Lisa and Pam both say thank you. You are welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Glad you could come along on Facebook Live. Mirtha says, I see the Lego store. This is downtown Disney. Yeah, the Lego store is still here, still a very popular spot. It's fun to go by sometimes. They have a big collection of different Lego bricks there. Patricia says, I can't recognize anything. You know, I am with you today. It's a very new section for me here. All different, very, very unique look in this area. There's a jewelry store over here on the side. Going past the trophy room. It's going to take me a little bit of time to learn my. There's a Pandora store over here on the right. Looks pretty popular. Up ahead of us is Morimoto Aza. I'm going to take a left here and see if I can find my way around to where the actual springs are. There's a L'Occitane store here on the left. It smells good. Another store here that's not open yet, coming later. Lisa says, changed so much since last year. You are right. There have been a huge number of changes in the past year here at Disney Springs. Thanks, everyone, for joining me live on Facebook Live. I think I may be getting closer to a section where we can actually see the springs themselves. So I'm going to walk over on this little boardwalk section. Melissa asks, is this at Disney Springs? Yes, it is. And Mike asks if Wetzel's Pretzels is still here. Yes, it is. There's one not too far from the World of Disney store. Finally, getting to see some of the springs in Disney Springs. Water is very blue and very clear based on how the Disney Imagineers built and painted these artificial springs. Looks really nice. Deluxe Burger over here. I've heard that this might be an interesting place to check out. It's on my list too. Got a lot of places I want to try. I also think that the second level on Morimoto Asia is now a prime spot because it's going to overlook the new town center section and the springs themselves. Thanks everybody for your comments. It's very bright out. It's hard for me to see some of them, but I really appreciate your making comments in the video. Claudia says she's going to be there in July. Hope you have a good visit. Bruce says, thanks for doing this. Awesome. Bruce, thanks for joining me today. It's interesting, there are different, I don't know, they look like light fixtures in the springs. Beyond the springs is Cooks of Dublin, so to kind of give you a perspective of where we are. Morimoto in front of us, Cooks of Dublin on the right. We'll walk around just a few more minutes. Again, thanks everybody for joining me. This is Herb from World of Walt, coming to you live from the new town center section of Disney Springs.
Hold on.
And get some more view of the springs here. Amanda says a lot has changed since October. You're right. There's been a huge amount of change here at Downtown Disney. Charlene says it's beautiful. Can't wait to come back in October. I agree. This is really nicely done. Very beautiful section. The water here is really nice. Terry says looks amazing. We'll be in Florida in June, so hope you have a good trip. Rebecca says thanks for showing us around in the UK. Rebecca, thank you for joining me from the UK. I love it when folks join me for these impromptu Facebook Live broadcasts. Christine says, love it. Looks like a town in Florida in the 40s. Yeah, that's right. I think that's the architectural style that they were shooting for here, and they've really, really done a nice job. The design of this section is really beautiful. Sharon's coming in September. Hope you have a good trip. Carla says very retro. Yeah, it does have an old town feel to it. John says it's awesome. And Tammy says, ooh. Michelle said, do you try the new parking garage? So today I went in the first garage that opened, the orange garage. I wasn't actually sure if the second garage is open now. There are a lot of people coming down some escalators, and maybe they are in that new garage. Can't wait to try that out. And when both those garages are open, I think that's really going to help with parking around here. Dennis says, looks like a dream here in Sweden. It's cold and rainy. Dennis, sorry to hear that. We're having a beautiful sunny day here in Central Florida, but thanks for joining me. Melissa asked if I went to Sprinkles. I have not. I'm not even sure where it is right now. Still learning my way around a little bit. But I do enjoy a cupcake every now and then, so I may be checking it out. All right, so again, this was Herb coming to you live from Disney Springs on Sunday afternoon, the Town Center section, which just opened. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today, and appreciate all your comments. It was fun to speak with you, and thanks again for joining me. So until next time, everyone, thank you, and God bless.